Today, we're going to 11 o'clock to 11:30 is prayer. 11:30 to 12, we're going to travel to the location. From 12 to 1, we're going to pray again to control the atmosphere where we are at. And then from 1 to 3, we kind of have a schedule that we can go by so that we won't be looking at each other like, what's next? Okay, now this is subject to change. We might have 2 songs or 3 ministers, or we might be done before 3 o'clock, I don't know. But we just gonna go according to God's flow. But it's just something by paper that we can say, okay, what's next? All right? And then from 2:40 to 2:50, you have an altar call. I basically was calling people to salvation. Then we're gonna pray to wrap up that Saturday. Then we're gonna clean. We're gonna go home. That's it. I'm just gonna read this paragraph real quick. From this sample program, you will see that we need anointed young men and women that can preach and teach the word of God. We need folk that can really sing. We don't need nobody that they just clap because they sing about Jesus. All right, we really need somebody that can really sing. We need people that are gifted in rap and or spoken word. We need people who have amazing testimonies that can reach to the hearts and spirits of the community. We need people that can get a prayer through. All right, we need people that can really pray. We need people that can share the gospel of Christ while passing out information and giving water and food to the people. And we need folk that are willing to get dirty and clean our community. We need people that desire to be used by God and are actively pursuing his righteousness by living a life according to his will. John is going to touch on our locations that will be hitting this summer.
Absolutely. The demographics for these locations is that we wanted to make sure that we reach the persons who really needed the gospel. We didn't want to be superfluous, and we didn't want to, spoon feed the people who already know it. So there's no need to go stand up, where it's really not, where the drugs really aren't, or where the prostitution isn't there, or flash mobs where they come from, that type of stuff. So we wanted to make sure that we went to the places that really needed the message. So the first option is at on the third Saturday for June is the 62nd Woodland. We're all familiar with that site down there. Big shopping center plaza was set up right down there. The next site is Germantown and Shelton Avenue, which is up here in the northwest section of Philadelphia. The 62nd and Woodland is down southwest. And then finally Kensington and Somerset is right over there in the Frankfurt section, right below Frankfurt, in between Kensington. That's the stop also on the L. That's been recognized nationally, gentlemen. You can look it up. Nationally is the hottest drug scene on the whole East Coast. Kensington and Somerset, hands down. I mean, I went over there, I witnessed it one day. Maybe one night when we stopped there in the morning, we drive out there. And literally, I was offered drugs at least 6 times in like 10 seconds. All right, that was maybe a lot. I was offered drugs like yo, and drugs and needles and it's everywhere, yo. And the cops don't really want people to come over there to try to suppress or do anything because it's a heavy drug scene with violence and drug trafficking right over there. So, exactly what Maurice was saying, man. I ain't saying be scared or nothing. You gotta come with something. You gotta come with the armor of God. Make sure you prayed up. Because you gotta pray that these persons are receptive, especially in these communities.